Welcome, everyone, to tonight's exploration into the fascinating world where your gut whispers secrets to your brain, influencing the very essence of your sleep. We're diving deep into the gut-brain axis, a complex communication network that links your digestive system to your central nervous system. Specifically, we're going to unravel how the trillions of microbes residing in your gut, collectively known as the microbiome, can send chemical signals that directly impact the quality and architecture of your sleep. Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the intricate connections between these tiny organisms and the nightly symphony of your brain. Imagine your gut as a bustling metropolis teeming with life. It's home to bacteria, fungi, viruses, and other microorganisms, a diverse ecosystem that plays a critical role in your overall health. But what's truly astonishing is that this microbial community isn't just passively residing within you. It's actively communicating with your brain, influencing everything from your mood to your sleep patterns. The primary communication pathway is known as the vagus nerve, a long and winding nerve that stretches from your brainstem down to your abdomen. It acts as a superhighway for information, allowing your gut and brain to constantly exchange messages. But the microbes themselves also produce a variety of chemical signals, including neurotransmitters, short-chain fatty acids, and other metabolites that can directly affect brain function. Let's start by exploring the role of neurotransmitters. You've probably heard of serotonin and dopamine, two key players in mood regulation. But did you know that a significant portion of your body's serotonin is actually produced in your gut? These gut-derived neurotransmitters can then travel to the brain, influencing your mood, anxiety levels, and even your sleep-wake cycle. For example, serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. So, a healthy gut microbiome that produces ample serotonin can indirectly promote better sleep by ensuring sufficient melatonin production. Similarly, other neurotransmitters produced by gut microbes, such as GABA, can have a calming effect on the brain, reducing anxiety and promoting relaxation, both of which are essential for falling asleep easily and staying asleep throughout the night. But the communication doesn't stop there. Gut microbes also produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, such as butyrate, acetate, and propionate. These SCFAs are produced when gut bacteria ferment dietary fiber, and they have a wide range of beneficial effects on the body, including reducing inflammation, improving gut barrier function, and even influencing brain function. For example, butyrate has been shown to promote the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that supports the growth and survival of neurons in the brain. BDNF is crucial for learning, memory, and overall cognitive function, and it also plays a role in regulating sleep. Studies have shown that higher levels of BDNF are associated with better sleep quality and improved sleep architecture. Now, let's delve deeper into how specific types of gut microbes can influence sleep. Certain strains of bacteria, such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, have been shown to have a positive impact on sleep. These beneficial bacteria can help reduce inflammation in the gut, improve gut barrier function, and promote the production of neurotransmitters that support sleep. For example, Lactobacillus rhamnosus has been shown to reduce anxiety and improve sleep quality in both animal and human studies. Similarly, Bifidobacterium infantis has been found to reduce stress and improve sleep in infants. On the other hand, an imbalance in the gut microbiome, known as dysbiosis, can have a negative impact on sleep. Dysbiosis can lead to increased inflammation, impaired gut barrier function, and reduced production of beneficial neurotransmitters, all of which can disrupt sleep. Certain types of bacteria, such as those that produce lipopolysaccharide LPS, a potent inflammatory molecule, can trigger an immune response that interferes with sleep. Imagine the gut lining as a protective barrier, carefully regulating what gets absorbed into the bloodstream. When this barrier is compromised, a condition known as leaky gut, it allows harmful substances such as LPS to enter the bloodstream and trigger systemic inflammation. This inflammation can then travel to the brain, disrupting sleep and contributing to other health problems. The gut microbiome plays a critical role in maintaining the integrity of this gut barrier, ensuring that it remains strong and resilient. A healthy microbiome helps to reinforce the tight junctions between the cells that line the gut, preventing the leakage of harmful substances. On the other hand, dysbiosis can weaken these tight junctions, leading to leaky gut and increased inflammation. To further illustrate the impact of the gut microbiome on sleep, let's consider the role of the circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm is your body's internal clock, regulating various physiological processes, including sleep-wake cycles, hormone production, and body temperature. Interestingly, the gut microbiome also exhibits its own circadian rhythm, with the composition and activity of microbial communities fluctuating throughout the day and night. These microbial rhythms can then influence the host's circadian rhythm, impacting sleep patterns. For example, studies have shown that disruptions in the gut microbiome circadian rhythm can lead to disruptions in the host's sleep-wake cycle, contributing to insomnia and other sleep disorders. But how does the gut microbiome know what time it is? The answer lies in the interplay between the host's circadian rhythm and the gut microbes. The host's circadian rhythm influences the timing of food intake, hormone secretion, and other physiological processes, which in turn can affect the gut microbiome. For example, the timing of meals can influence the composition and activity of gut microbes, with certain types of bacteria thriving during periods of food availability and others becoming more active during periods of fasting. This interplay between the host's circadian rhythm and the gut microbiome creates a feedback loop, where each influences the other, shaping both sleep patterns and microbial activity. Now, let's turn our attention to the practical implications of these findings. What can you do to optimize your gut microbiome for better sleep? The answer lies in adopting a gut-friendly lifestyle that promotes a healthy and diverse microbial community. One of the most important things you can do is to eat a diet rich in fiber. Fiber is the primary food source for gut microbes, and it promotes the growth of beneficial bacteria. Good sources of fiber include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and nuts. Aim to eat a variety of these foods each day to provide your gut microbes with a diverse range of nutrients. Another important strategy is to reduce your intake of processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats. These foods can disrupt the gut microbiome, promoting the growth of harmful bacteria and contributing to inflammation. Processed foods often contain additives and preservatives that can negatively impact gut microbes, while sugar and unhealthy fats can fuel the growth of bacteria that produce inflammatory molecules. Instead, focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods that nourish your gut and support a healthy microbiome. In addition to diet, other lifestyle factors can also influence your gut microbiome. For example, stress can have a negative impact on the gut microbiome, reducing the diversity and abundance of beneficial bacteria. Chronic stress can also lead to increased inflammation in the gut, further disrupting the microbial community. To manage stress, try incorporating relaxation techniques into your daily routine, such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises. These practices can help calm your nervous system and reduce the impact of stress on your gut microbiome. Exercise is another lifestyle factor that can benefit your gut microbiome. Studies have shown that regular exercise can increase the diversity and abundance of beneficial bacteria, while also reducing inflammation. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. This could include activities such as walking, jogging, swimming, or cycling. Find an activity that you enjoy and that fits into your lifestyle and make it a regular part of your routine. Finally, consider taking a probiotic supplement. Probiotics are live microorganisms that can help to restore and maintain a healthy gut microbiome. They can be particularly beneficial if you've recently taken antibiotics, which can disrupt the gut microbiome. When choosing a probiotic supplement, look for one that contains a variety of different strains of bacteria, including lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. These strains have been shown to have a positive impact on sleep. It's also important to choose a high-quality probiotic supplement from a reputable brand. Talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian to determine if a probiotic supplement is right for you. Let's visualize this internal ecosystem. Imagine your gut as a lush garden with different types of plants, bacteria growing in harmony. Some plants produce flowers, neurotransmitters that send signals to the brain, while others help to maintain the soil-gut barrier. A healthy garden is diverse and thriving, with a wide variety of plants working together to create a balanced ecosystem. On the other hand, an unhealthy garden is overgrown with weeds, harmful bacteria, and lacking in essential nutrients. By adopting a gut-friendly lifestyle, you can cultivate a healthy garden within your gut, promoting better sleep and overall well-being. But the story of the gut-brain axis and sleep doesn't end here. Scientists are still actively researching the intricate connections between the gut microbiome and the brain, uncovering new insights into how these tiny organisms can influence our sleep patterns. For example, researchers are exploring the role of specific microbial metabolites in regulating sleep, as well as the impact of the gut microbiome on brain development and aging. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the gut-brain axis, we'll gain a deeper understanding of how to optimize our gut microbiome for better sleep and overall health. Consider the potential for personalized medicine in this field. In the future, it may be possible to tailor dietary and lifestyle interventions to an individual's unique gut microbiome profile, optimizing their sleep and overall health. By analyzing the composition and activity of an individual's gut microbiome, healthcare professionals could identify specific imbalances and recommend targeted interventions to restore a healthy microbial community. This could include personalized dietary recommendations, probiotic supplements, and other lifestyle modifications. To further illustrate the impact of the gut microbiome on sleep, let's consider the role of inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a common underlying factor in many sleep disorders, including insomnia and sleep apnea. The gut microbiome can play a significant role in regulating inflammation throughout the body. A healthy microbiome helps to reduce inflammation by producing anti-inflammatory molecules and maintaining a strong gut barrier. On the other hand, dysbiosis can lead to increased inflammation, which can then disrupt sleep. Imagine your immune system as a vigilant army, constantly patrolling your body for threats. When the gut barrier is compromised and harmful substances enter the bloodstream, the immune system becomes activated, triggering an inflammatory response. This inflammation can then travel to the brain, disrupting sleep and contributing to other health problems. By maintaining a healthy gut microbiome, you can help to keep your immune system balanced and prevent chronic inflammation. Now, let's delve deeper into the specific mechanisms by which gut microbes can influence brain function. One important mechanism is through the production of neurotransmitters. As we discussed earlier, gut microbes can produce a variety of neurotransmitters, including serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. These neurotransmitters can then travel to the brain, influencing mood, anxiety levels, and sleep-wake cycles. But how do these neurotransmitters get from the gut to the brain? One pathway is through the vagus nerve, which acts as a direct communication line between the gut and the brain. Neurotransmitters produced in the gut can stimulate receptors on the vagus nerve, sending signals to the brain. Another pathway is through the bloodstream. Neurotransmitters produced in the gut can be absorbed into the bloodstream and then travel to the brain, where they can cross the blood-brain barrier and influence brain function. The blood-brain barrier is a protective barrier that regulates what can enter the brain, but certain neurotransmitters can cross this barrier and exert their effects. In addition to neurotransmitters, gut microbes can also produce other metabolites that can influence brain function. For example, gut microbes produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, such as butyrate, acetate, and propionate. These SCFAs have a wide range of beneficial effects on the body, including reducing inflammation, improving gut barrier function, and influencing brain function. Butyrate, in particular, has been shown to promote the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that supports the growth and survival of neurons in the brain. Let's visualize the communication between the gut and the brain as a complex network of wires connecting different parts of the body. The vagus nerve is like a major cable, carrying a large amount of information between the gut and the brain. Neurotransmitters and other metabolites are like electrical signals, traveling along these wires and influencing brain function. By maintaining a healthy gut microbiome, you can ensure that these wires are properly connected and that the electrical signals are flowing smoothly. But what happens when the gut microbiome is disrupted? When the gut microbiome is imbalanced, it can lead to a variety of health problems, including sleep disorders. Dysbiosis can disrupt the production of neurotransmitters, leading to mood imbalances and sleep disturbances. It can also lead to increased inflammation, which can further disrupt sleep. By restoring a healthy gut microbiome, you can help to alleviate these symptoms and improve your sleep. Consider the impact of antibiotics on the gut microbiome. Antibiotics are powerful medications that can kill bacteria, but they can also disrupt the gut microbiome, killing both harmful and beneficial bacteria. This can lead to a temporary imbalance in the gut microbiome, which can then disrupt sleep. To help restore the gut microbiome after taking antibiotics, consider taking a probiotic supplement and eating a diet rich in fiber. Now, let's turn our attention to the role of diet in shaping the gut microbiome. The food that you eat has a direct impact on the composition and activity of your gut microbiome. A diet rich in fiber promotes the growth of beneficial bacteria, while a diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can disrupt the gut microbiome. To optimize your gut microbiome for better sleep, focus on eating a variety of whole, unprocessed foods that nourish your gut. Imagine your gut microbes as tiny farmers cultivating the soil in your gut. They need a variety of nutrients to thrive, just like plants need sunlight, water, and fertilizer. By eating a diverse diet, you can provide your gut microbes with the nutrients they need to flourish. This will lead to a healthier and more balanced gut microbiome, which will then promote better sleep and overall health. But what are some specific foods that are particularly beneficial for the gut microbiome? Fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi are rich in probiotics, which can help to restore and maintain a healthy gut microbiome. These foods contain live microorganisms that can colonize the gut and exert beneficial effects. In addition to fermented foods, prebiotic foods such as garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, and bananas can also benefit the gut microbiome. Prebiotics are non-digestible fibers that feed beneficial bacteria in the gut. Let's visualize the process of fermentation as a magical transformation, where microorganisms convert sugars into beneficial compounds. These compounds can then nourish the gut and promote the growth of beneficial bacteria. By incorporating fermented foods into your diet, you can harness the power of fermentation to improve your gut health and sleep. In addition to diet, other lifestyle factors can also influence the gut microbiome. Stress, as we discussed earlier, can have a negative impact on the gut microbiome. Chronic stress can lead to increased inflammation and a reduction in the diversity and abundance of beneficial bacteria. To manage stress, try incorporating relaxation techniques into your daily routine. Exercise, as we also discussed earlier, can benefit the gut microbiome. Regular exercise can increase the diversity and abundance of beneficial bacteria, while also reducing inflammation. Let's visualize the impact of stress on the gut microbiome as a storm, disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. By managing stress, you can calm the storm and allow the gut microbiome to recover. Similarly, let's visualize the impact of exercise on the gut microbiome as a gentle rain, nourishing the soil and promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria. Now, let's turn our attention to the future of research on the gut-brain axis and sleep. Scientists are continuing to explore the intricate connections between the gut microbiome and the brain, uncovering new insights into how these tiny organisms can influence our sleep patterns. This research could lead to new and innovative treatments for sleep disorders, as well as personalized strategies for optimizing gut health and sleep. Consider the potential for using fecal microbiota transplantation, FMT, to treat sleep disorders. FMT involves transferring fecal matter from a healthy donor to a recipient, with the goal of restoring a healthy gut microbiome. This technique has shown promise in treating a variety of health problems, including inflammatory bowel disease and Clostridium difficile infection. In the future, it may be possible to use FMT to treat sleep disorders by restoring a healthy gut microbiome. To further illustrate the potential of FMT, let's imagine the gut microbiome as a garden that has been damaged by a storm. FMT is like transplanting healthy plants from a thriving garden to the damaged garden, helping to restore the ecosystem. By transplanting a healthy gut microbiome, it may be possible to alleviate the symptoms of sleep disorders and improve overall health. In conclusion, the gut-brain axis is a complex and fascinating communication network that links your digestive system to your central nervous system. The gut microbiome, the trillions of microbes residing in your gut, can send chemical signals that directly impact the quality and architecture of your sleep. By adopting a gut-friendly lifestyle, you can optimize your gut microbiome for better sleep and overall well-being.